Thank you so much, ma'am. And once again, thank you. Let's talk, let's connect group for this opportunity. And it's been my privilege that being coming back and taking the session again and letting my some part of my knowledge, some small ounce to share among you this vibrant minds about how to start your business online, right? So this session, I want just a moment. This session, I want to be perfectly interactive, right? I want this to be totally interactive and totally in a very fast paced interaction so that we could we could identify your problem. I can help you on that point, and we can together conquer that obstacle which is stopping us in becoming a businessman, right? Who are all with me? Just in the chat, say yes. Great. Now, as I said, this session is being totally, I want this total attention, this total perseverance, and a fine part of dedication and concentration on this point, because this might be something which is a beginning stage, but this is very, very important. This is very, very important, and something you need to know, guys. Online business nowadays is one of the most prominently discussed topics, and also one of the most done. Like, the opportunity is being taken. This kind of topic has to be propagated, has to be understood, and has to be implemented by each one of us in now present scenario. How many of you agree with that? That even though you had a business, even though you have a business, or you had a business, or you're thinking of a business, online presence is very important. How many of you agree with that? Say yes. And a small reason in one or two words, say why, so that we can share the ideas among. Yes. Can reach more people. And I also wanted some reason. Kishore, Guru, Nandakumar, Sampath, cost effective. Sampath says cost effective. Akash says can work anytime. Right? Yes, you can work anytime. Work from home also. Yes, Akash has specified that we can work from home also, and that is one of the biggest advantages of taking your business online. Yes. What else? Yes, my friends, what else? Flexible time. Great. None need manual presence. 24 hours available. My goodness. Amazing, amazing crowd, amazing response. I'm very, very overwhelmed by this. All right. So, thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, audience. Let's begin this journey, because now I understood. Now I understood. Really, now I understood that this audience in the room is especially looking forward to start a business online, and they are very passionate about it. We can connect more easily with the customers, no geographical restrictions. My God, my goodness. Great. That's great. That's amazing. Let's move forward. And I request, and I request everybody to please keep your mics on mute. Yes, guys, please keep your mics on mute so that we don't have any interference and other people are not disturbed about it. Yes. The first thing you need to ask yourself is the question, what is in the business? Before taking that business online, understand, guys, understand this in a very clear way. Before taking your business online, understand why to take a business, why to take business as a career? Why to take that opportunity out of the market and call ourselves a businessman, or invest your time and money in making something out, in investing in business? Why to do that? Is it so necessary becoming a businessman in this time? In this time, right? In this time where all of us are facing a lot of financial difficulties, all of us are facing a lot of difficulties in different verticals. But at this moment, if somebody says you to start a business, is it a right moment? Question number one. And question number two, even if I start a business, what is in it? Can't I do something else? Can't I earn that money from somebody else, or somewhere else, or working in some place else? Can't I do that? That is the question. If these are the questions coming in your mind, if these are the questions rushing in your mind, say yes. Yes, this is the questions which is completely, after a point, day and night, after a point of moment, I continuously get this kind of questions in my mind whenever I think of business. And at this particular moment, yes, I'm very, very thoughtful about it. I cannot go and ask my parents, I cannot go and ask my wife, sister, brother, whatever the authority or whatever the guidance you are in. I can't ask straight away, or I can't take the decisions myself that yes, I can start a business in this situation. Are you one of them? Are you one of them who are really worried about it? Say yes if you get this kind of questions, because I do get it, right? I do get it. Before starting a new venture, at this time of at this point of time, I am invested in one, two, no, like around five ventures. I have personally invested in around five ventures on the past 3 months. And I have asked this question to myself: do I really need to invest that money, or do I really need to do business in right now? Because nobody is going, in a very good phase. There is a financial instability, economy is going down. Do I have to do that? This is the question which I asked myself in a prolonged time. இந்த கேள்வியை நானே கேட்டிருக்கேன், என்கிட்டயே நிறைய வாட்டி கேட்டிருக்கேன். But all the answers I got is something which is more dominant on why I should not. Why I should not, that answers are dominated by why I should. Now, we all know that there is a huge money involved around the world, around imports and exports, around whatever the companies are earning around, from Google to Facebook to Amazon to Alibaba, or what all the big companies which is rotating the money around the world. We all know that there is a big money involved. Yes, right? And they are earning and facing and playing in crores and millions and billions. So where is that money? Where is that money exactly? Where it's going? You are not getting it. I'm not getting it. So where is it? But somebody is getting that beneficial out of it, right? Somebody is getting that benefit. Somebody is getting that advantage out of it. Now, where? Where is that money going exactly? Do you have an answer? Or do you want to know about this? Where exactly the money is going? Say yes or no. Yes, sir. எனக்கு வந்து இந்த இருக்கிற பணம் எல்லாம், காசு எல்லாம் சம்பாதிக்கிறதெல்லாம் இங்கதான் போகுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எனக்கு தெரியணும். நான் வந்து கண்டிப்பா இதை வந்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு யார் யார் ஆசைப்படுறீங்க? Yes, Sampath is saying yes. Gautaman is saying yes with double S. Kishore is saying with triple S. Yes. Sundarajan is also yes interested. Great. Now, there is a simple thing. It is not something which I'm going to tell you out of blue or out of a magical part. The whole outlook of the cash flow around the world, and understand this, the whole money in the market, the whole money in the world is divided into four parts. The four quadrants, we call it in the business. When you understand these four parts, you understand business, and you get the right idea inside your mind. Because after I show this, after I show you the four quadrants, you will also be able to understand, you will also be able to grasp what exactly is the flow of cash happening around the world, and where I should actually invest, where I should actually invest for success, for finances. Not where some, I'll just show you. Just see at this percentage. If there is 100% amount which we are taking around, understand this in a very clear way. 75% of the world's population, or the profitable crowd who earns a profit or a salary out of their job, 75% of them are the employees. Employees, where I mean they are working under somebody, like an IT employee, like a bank employee, like who are all working under a hierarchy. Those employees are trading time for money. Understand this. If you're working in a 9 to 5 job, I'm not criticizing that, I'm not telling anything apart from this, but you are investing your time to earn the money. In that particular time, you're completing your unsigned task or whatever the job you have been profined to, right? So you are investing, you're trading the time which you have and completing some work and getting the money for it. That's the 75% of the world's population. If you take the 75% of the world's population, that's where the 75% of the employment is. They're working under somebody. The rest 10% is traditional owners who have owned the company for a very long time and passed on the company to their hierarchies, right? That those are the traditional owners. For them, people work for them. People work for you. If you're a traditional owner, if you are setting up your உங்களோட மளிகை கடை இருக்கு, ரொம்ப நாளா இருக்கு, ரொம்ப வருஷமா இருக்கு, உங்க தாத்தா டைம்ல இருந்து நீங்க வச்சிருக்கீங்க, உங்க அப்பா வச்சிருந்தாரு, நீங்க வச்சிருக்கீங்க, that's a traditional business, right? You don't need to invest, you don't need to think outside the box, you don't need to do anything else, you just need to take the authorities, you just need to take the hierarchy and hold up the position and do the improvements in the system, and then you can generate the revenue. For you, people are working for you for a very long time. Understand? Traditional owners don't need to do a market study, don't need to again go and promote, don't need to do again go and market about their products and their position. They are already established, they are traditional. People know இந்த மளிகை கடையில இருந்து வாங்கினா நல்லா இருக்கும், இந்த கடையில இருந்து வாங்கினா நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க கிட்ட வந்து ப்ரொபகேஷன்ஸோ மார்க்கெட்டிங்கோ whatever necessary things which we do for the business, it's not required. That is the 10% of the owners. The rest 10% of the owners are investors. They don't work, they don't have anything, they have money, right? They just invest in you. உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு நல்ல ஐடியா இருக்கு, ஸ்டார்ட் அப் இருக்கு, you want some cash income, you want some cash help, you want some financial help, they will give you and they will tell that I will be the sleeping partner of your company. I'll be just holding a 75% or a 49% or 51% of your share. I'll be the deciding authority, but rest you can handle. But whenever it comes for the money matters, whenever it comes for something which is to be taken in a case of everybody's concern, I should be also in the table. For them, they don't have any company, they don't have any kind of branding or something, they have just money. The money works for them. The last 5% are the people, the last 5% are the people who are self-employed. When I say self-employed, I'm not talking about people who are freelancers. Understand this? I'm talking about people who have successfully incorporated entrepreneurship. The 5% of the people who own the time and who own the money. I'm talking about Steve Jobs, I'm talking about Jeff Bezos, I'm talking about Jack Ma. At their age, at their own age of the journey, they decided to be self-employed. They didn't wanted the whole rat race to be run. They were not so big graduates, they were not so bright students at their time, they were not so financially stable at their time, but they decided to be something else. They wanted to be in a different race altogether, not running around that 75% of the crowd. Again, they respected each and every quadrant of it. They respected each and every quadrant of it. 5% of the people in the world who decide, understand this in a very clear way, 5% of the people who decide to be self-employed and do something else and apart and own the time and the money are owning the 95% of the revenue around the world. And the 75% of the crowd, the employees, are working for the 5% self-employed people. Am I clear, guys? Am I clear that how the cash is flowing around the world, how people are getting employments and how people are getting salaries and how people are getting fortunes? Now, when I say fortunes, understand this in a very clear way. Salaries are something that you are dependent on. Fortunes are something that you don't have to be dependent. You don't need to be thinking of where should I be waiting for in the month ends, or what should be my requirements to complete that. Because basically in many IT companies I have seen, for the leaves, for the some medical emergencies, if your leaves are exhausted, if you're exhausted, you won't do, if you don't want to go, if your leaves are not there, you can't put a leave, right? You can't take your own rest time, you can't rest of your own time, your own pace, right? For them it's just a count of number of leaves, and for them it is just a count of how prolongedly you are in the work and how efficiently you're completing that work for them. It's not about some one company, my friends, it's about all the IT companies, all the employments everywhere, who are actually owning the employment, because they just see you as employees and they are actually running their own dream. Because for example, if you're working for a company, if you're under one company, what is the biggest deal here is you are working under somebody, and the person is actually pursuing his dream with you, with the help of you, where you are just pursuing your career. Am I clear? Any doubts in this? So that 5% of the crowd, which we say are the millionaires and the billionaires of the world, are owning 75 to 95% of the revenue which is generated around the world, and that 75% of the employees are working for that 5% of self-employed people, who are now today are running a huge, a monstrous business web. That is the truth, that is the fact, right? Going ahead we will see how to be business ready. Now I have told you many things. Where is the money, why we need to do business, so you might have a little bit of convinced, right? கொஞ்சமாவது நீங்க என்ன சரி சொல்றாரே அப்படின்னு நம்பி பிசினஸ் பண்ணலாமா பண்ண வேண்டாமா அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஒரு மைண்ட் செட்ல வந்திருப்பீங்க. Before, see, basically, before I tell you what to do in online business, I have to tell you to do business first. Taking it to the online is just a product, just a part of it, and it is important. But before that, I have to tell you what you have to do as a business, right? So how to be business ready? When I say yes, Supriya, Nandakumar, Sundar, Kishore, Gautaman, there are many superbly talented brains here. And when I say them that yes, you are business ready, what exactly I mean? What I mean is you have to find a need and fill it. Now understand, my friends, whenever there is a need, there is a business. And whenever there is not a need also, there might be a business. I'll explain it later. But whenever there is a need, there is a business. If you fill it, you can earn money. Simple mantra and simple thing to understand. Very simple thing to incorporate. Wherever there is a need, wherever எங்கேயாவது ஒரு தேவை இருந்தா அதை நீங்க கம்ப்ளீட்டா அவங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, ஹெல்ப் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, அந்த நீடை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்றதுக்கு, if you're trying to fill that need, then of course you will be recognized, of course you can earn money. We will discuss this in a very elaborative way. Let's go forward and see. The next plan is the business plan. How to be business ready? You have to find a need and fill it. Secondly, you should have a business plan. Plan பண்ணாம பண்ணக்கூடாது, கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? ஸோ பிளான் பண்ணாம எந்த ஒரு வேலையுமே பண்ணா, அது ஒரு சின்ன வேலையா இருக்கட்டும், ஒரு பிசினஸாவே இருக்கட்டும், you will face the difficulty in no time. No time. You might be thinking like, okay, matlab, let's start it. No, let's start it and let's see how it goes. If it goes fine, then we will continue. If it not goes fine, then we will just do anything else. But the problem here is the business doesn't happen like that in overnight, and it will not show you negative results or positive results both suddenly. The both of the things will not come up suddenly in front of you overnight. சடனா எதுவுமே ஆகாது, தோல்வியும் கிடைக்காது, வெற்றியும் கிடைக்காது. உங்களுக்கு என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னே தெரியாது. Even you will lose money, you will lose days, years also, and time is invested. Mainly, the most I tell each and every student of mine who learn business from me, don't seek, don't see, don't compare your growth or loss or pain or suffering or success with the money. compare it with the time. If one person can achieve 1 lakh rupees of business in 1 year, and if you're earning around 3 lakh business of year 3 lakh rupees of profit in 5 years, then that person is successful who has earned 1 lakh rupees. Understand, it is all comparatively to the time, not the money you have earned, right? So கம்மி டைம்ல, ப்ராப்பர் டைம்ல, எஃபிஷியன்ட் டைம்ல நீங்க எவ்வளவு ப்ராஃபிட்டபிளா பிசினஸ் பண்ண போறீங்களோ, தட் இஸ் வாட் இஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நாட் டூயிங் பிசினஸ். Business plan is where this picture, whole picture is clear to you, right? Where to start, how to start, what to do, what not to do, how all things to happen. This all things எல்லாமே வந்து ஒரு clear picture உங்ககிட்ட கொடுக்கறதே வந்து business plan மட்டும்தான். The next part is online presence. Yes, how to be business ready. The third part is only online presence. First, you find a need and fill it. Second, business plan. Third, online presence. Now, this point, few audience might ask, sir, I already have a business. I already settled it up. I have already started it. Now I want to take it online. Surely this session, today's session, will definitely tell you how to take it online. Hold on for a while. Let me complete these two topics: find a need and fill it, business plan, and online presence. Because today's session, I don't want anybody to feel like if I'm only the vendor, if I'm only a business person, then only I should be here. No, if you're just having a thought, கொஞ்சமாவது உங்க மனசுல, உங்க மைண்ட்ல வந்து ஒரு thought process கூட இருந்ததுன்னா, just a small thought process that yes, today or tomorrow or after 1 month or even after, just after the session, I'll just talk to somebody, get some ideas and start the business. Then my friends, then this is where you have to be patient. This is the platform, this is the session which will tell you exactly what to do, right? The first thing which I'm telling you to the all the freshers, all the person who are just in the thought process, the first level of starting a business. Like every business I've started, Apple lend or Amazon lend, எல்லாமே வந்து just ஒரு ஐடியா தான். ஒரு ஓவர் நைட் சக்சஸே கிடையாது. ஒரு ஐடியா, ஜஸ்ட் an idea in the human brain. அவங்க என்ன நீடுங்கிறது வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க, அதை ஃபில் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணாங்க. அந்த ஃபில் ஆனதுனால அவங்க இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பெரிய பெரிய சக்சஸ். நிறைய பிசினஸ் இப்படி கூட இருக்கு. ஐடியாஸ் வந்திருக்கு, ஐடியாஸ் were there in the market. They try to implement that idea, they try to push in that idea. ஒரு ஃபோர்ஸ்ஃபுல்லியா மக்கள் கிட்ட வந்து அந்த ஐடியா கொடுக்க நினைச்சாங்க, பட் that ideas were got suspended, that they were failures because they were not needed. They just wanted to fill it up. Understand this, right? So find the need. First thing when I'm talking about finding a need is this. Come again if somebody is asking something. I request everybody to keep their mics on mute, guys, please.
Yeah, I muted them, so you can continue.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, finding a need. Now understand this in a very, very interesting way. What is the customer's demand should be your business principle. Now understand, if you're just thinking of starting a business by today, after the session or after a year also, if you do not match that particular time's customer demand. Now இப்ப இருக்கிற டிமாண்ட், கஸ்டமர்ஸோட டிமாண்டோ 1945 இருந்த கஸ்டமர்ஸோட டிமாண்டோ, லைக் land and water, land and sea or land or sky, it's very different. It's very, very separated. It's very, very differentiated. Now understand, if you do not understand this gap, if you do not understand this gap, that yes, now people have changed, now the mentality and the mindset has changed, customers' demands has been overwhelmingly profounded, like நிறையவே சேஞ்சஸ் ஆயிருக்கு அதுல. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கலன்னா அந்த கேப்ல நீங்க தான் போய் வெளில போறீங்க. கஸ்டமரோட டிமாண்ட்க்கு வந்து there is a small story. Who wants to listen to a story now? Because after a very long time there is no response from the audience, no enthusiasm. Come on guys, who want to listen to a story about customers demand? I'll tell you a small story about it. Yes, the audience. right? There is a small story about, there is a marketing story actually. When I was actually in a training phase, there is a country in South Africa, there is a place in South Africa where two people have been appointed to sell shoes. There is a shoe company, very big company from India. They wanted two people, two guys to go there and sell shoes. Simple task, salesman job, right? One person who went first, he went there with a very, very, positive vibe and a very proven drive that yes, I'll prove my management, I'll prove my, this one, everyone that yes, I can be a good salesman. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த கண்ட்ரிக்கு அவன் போறான். அங்க போய் பார்த்தா nobody is wearing shoes. The whole place, the whole city, the whole place, whole district is not wearing any shoes. Now the problem was they were so used to not wearing any shoes, they were not interested in buying one. Or that is what he thought. Nobody is wearing shoes, right? He quickly called the management and came back. He came back and he was so angry about it. That why did you send me there? You wanted to spoil my career. You did it for a purposefully. You did it in a political way. You guys didn't like me. Like this, he started to talk. He started to get agitated about it. The problem was he thought the country, that the place would never buy a shoe. The second person who was appointed for this job went there and saw the whole scenario around the people and understood that yes, nobody is going to wear the shoe. Now he called the management again. That person, the second person who went after him, he called the manager and the management and said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me to a place that everybody can be my customer. There is no competition. There is no market value. There is no standardization of the product. There is no quality check. Whatever I sell as selling these people as shoes, they will buy it. Only I have to do is create the demand. Now understand these two things. First thing was customers' demand, and we began the story, right? The first person who went there and saw that nobody is needing it is not the customer's demand, is the falsification of the idea that customer will not need it. Now my friends, யாருக்கெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஐடியா உள்ள இருக்கோ, ஒரு மனசுல இருக்கோ, ஒரு மைண்ட்ல இருக்கோ, இது வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமா ஆகாதா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க டிசைட் பண்ணாதீங்க. I'll tell you in a very, very clear way. Lot of people have just been in the thought process. I'll tell you in a very clear way. Lot of people, many of my friends also, were in the continuous thought process. Very, very good ideas. ரொம்ப நல்ல ஐடியாவோட யோசிச்சுட்டே இருந்தாங்க. ரொம்ப நாளா யோசிச்சுட்டே இருந்தாங்க. இது ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமா ஆகாதா, இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்னு சொல்லி நம்ம வித்தா, இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு ஐடியான்னு சொல்லி கொடுத்தா ஏதாவது அக்செப்ட் பண்ணுவாங்களா, இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு ஒரு ஐடியாவா நம்ம சொல்லலாமா வேணாமா அப்படின்னு சொல்ல 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 ஒரு ஃபியூ மந்த்ஸ்க்குள்ள அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வந்து ஆப்பிளோ அமேசானோ யாரோ ஒருத்தர் வந்து லான்ச் பண்ணி அது ஒரு பெரிய சக்சஸ் ஆக கூட மாறி இருக்கு. These are something which everybody does. These are something which is not something which I am doing or my friends are only doing. These are something which Supriya, Guru, Shri, Sabri, Akash, and who are all in this room, everybody might have some ideas. And somewhere or other, they might get that sense, ஏய் இப்பதானே நான் சொன்னேன், அதுக்குள்ள வந்து டிவிலே போடுறாங்க, அதுக்குள்ள வந்து ஆன்லைனே வந்துருச்சு பாருமா, இதுதான் நம்ம பேசிட்டு இருந்தோம் நேத்து அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நிறைய பேர் கூட ஆயிருக்கா இல்லையா? Is it happen to you guys or not? நீங்க பேசவே ஒரு ஐடியா வந்து அதை வந்து ஒரு ப்ராடக்டா மாத்தி உங்க முன்னாடியே பப்ளிசைஸ் பண்ணி அது ஃபேமஸ் ஆயிருக்கா இல்லையா? அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஐடியா உங்களுக்கு வந்திருக்கா இல்லையா? Yes or no? Lot of times, oh my god, Akash, lot of times, Priya, lot of times, Sundar, lot of times. So what is the problem of you being coming out and telling that yes, this is the idea? Because of the self-doubt we have inside us. Like the first salesman who went to that country, went to the district and thought nobody is going to buy this. But people like Jack Ma, people like CEOs of Apple, who was successful is the second kind of a salesman who went there and thought, why I should not be creating the customer's demand if at all there is a no demand. Demand illana sir, na demand create பண்றேனே. Just ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் இதுக்கு again. பழைய காலத்துல many a long time before we used to பல் தேய்க்கிறதுல நம்ம எதுல தேய்ச்சோம்? பல்லு விளக்குறது பல் தேய்க்கிறதுல நம்ம எதுல தேய்ச்சோம்? Anybody? Long time before, long ago before, who were all in 90s.
அடுப்பு கறி வேப்பங்குச்சி செங்கல் தூள்.
Yes, Oliver, வேப்பங்குச்சி. அதுல வந்து
அடுப்பு கறி.
yes of course. அடுப்பு கறி வேப்பங்குச்சி நிறைய இடத்துல வந்து நம்ம நிறைய விஷயம் வந்து நம்ம நேச்சுரலா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது suddenly a drive came where people started to talk about, hey, இதெல்லாம் தைச்சா வந்து ரொம்ப கெடுதலாம்ப்பா, கேன்சர்லாம் வருமா அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்லி பேச ஆரம்பிச்சோம். இது பேச 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 என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா, இதுக்கு வந்து என்னதான் ஆல்டர்னேட்டிவ், பல் தைக்க விட்டுறதா? அப்பதான் ஒரு டிவில ஆட், டூத் பேஸ்ட் கோல்கேட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு டூத் பேஸ்ட் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க, தீஸ் ஆர் வெரி வெரி சயின்டிபிகலி ப்ரூவன் ஹெல்தி ஃபார் த ஹியூமன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒயிட் கலர்ல ஒரு பேஸ்ட் தே ஹேவ் ஃபவுண்ட். டிமாண்ட் இருந்ததா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? டூத் பேஸ்ட் இல்லாம பல்லே தேய்க்காம நம்ம இருந்தோமா? டிமாண்டே இருந்ததா? கஸ்டமர்ஸ் கிட்ட வந்து என்னடா நம்ம பல்லு வந்து இப்படி ஆயிருக்கு, யாராவது வந்து நமக்கு ஏதாவது கொடுப்பாங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு யாராவது இருந்ததா? இல்ல. Understand this. Nobody was waiting for a toothpaste or a toothbrush, but companies, very very intelligent companies and the people behind them developed and created the demand. And after 5 or 6 or 10 years in the gap, even within a decade, neem toothpaste கூட வர ஆரம்பிச்சது. Yes or no? Right? நீமே வேணாம்னு சொல்லுங்க, neem toothpaste சொல்லி, salt and neem toothpaste சொல்லி, now they introduce, yes Akash, now they have introduced salt and neem toothpaste, and now they're telling that importance of neem and salt, because now they know in every house they have Colgate toothpaste. Right? Understand? Customers demand வந்து that you should not decide. If you have a genuine idea, if you have a great idea, don't let yourself to stop this. நீங்களே உங்களை தடுத்து நிறுத்தாதீங்க. அந்த கிரேட் ஐடியாவை வந்து ஒரு ப்ராடக்டாவோ ஒரு ஐடியாவோ ஒரு சர்வீஸாவோ மாத்துங்க. அது கஸ்டமருக்கு டிமாண்ட் இல்லைன்னா அந்த டிமாண்டே உருவாக்குங்க. ஐடியாவை உருவாக்குன உங்களுக்கு டிமாண்டே உருவாக்க எவ்வளவு நேரம் அந்த டிமாண்டே உருவாக்குங்க. தட் இஸ் பிசினஸ். தட் இஸ் வேர் யூ வில் பிரேக் த்ரூ த காம்படிட்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் எவ்ரிபடி எல்ஸ் இன் த மார்க்கெட். பட் தேர் இஸ் a second point which is in the screen, product saturation. Now, ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் சித்திருச்சு, அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வந்து ஒரு மதிப்பே கிடையாது, இன்னும் வந்து அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை நீங்க வந்து விற்கணும்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, that is something foolishness. அதுதான் வந்து ஒரு முட்டாள்தனம். அதுவும் that is where you have to also know that when the product is getting a saturated way. See, demand இல்லாத ப்ராடக்ட் டிமாண்டா உருவாக்கி we can sell it, but ஒரு saturated ப்ராடக்ட்டை வந்து நீங்க என்னதான் டிமாண்ட் உருவாக்குனாலும் that will not be going to be sold out. That also you have to understand, and this is what business is. This is where you have to be in the first stage. Yes, customers demand புரிஞ்சுக்கிறது. Saturated products வந்து நம்ம டச் பண்ண கூடாது. Saturated products வந்து நம்ம மறுபடியும் என்னதான் இன்னோவேட்டிவா யோசிச்சு வித்தாலும் ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம்க்கு அப்புறம் மறுபடியும் சேச்சுரேஷன்ஸ்க்கு வந்துரும். இதுதான் உண்மை. இப்ப நான் இன்னோவேட்டிவா ஒரு கிரியேட்டிவா with a lot of creativity and innovation and huge amount of marketing and promotion and designing, I start to invest and manufacture floppy disk. But these are very very good floppy disks. These can contain GBs and TBs of data so fast, bigger in size, but so superbly it will work. Can I make this product a big success? Yes or no? But I'm doing in a very very good way. I'm trying to put some ads and very creative ways and creating the demands and trying to do that. I'm selling also. But can I sell the floppy disk again in the market like it was sold in 1970s or 1980s? Can I sell it again? No, I can't. That's where the product saturation has been reached. After that time, அதுக்கப்புறமே நான் வந்து அதை வந்து புஷ் பண்ணி 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 கிரியேட்டிவா நான் யோசிச்சு அதுல டைம் அண்ட் மணி இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணும் போது I am the one who is fooling myself. I am the one who is not understanding the market. I am the one who is not ready to inculcate my ideas in a better way so that I understand and create the demand among the customers. Not at least go on the same loop. மறுபடியும் அதே ப்ராடக்ட் போய் எடுத்து சேச்சுரேஷன்ல மறுபடியும் கொண்டு வந்து நானும் டிமோரலைஸ் ஆகி என் டீமையும் டிமோரலைஸ் பண்ணி I don't want to do that. That is where you have to find a need before you launch a product. Let's go ahead and understand. Guys, I request everybody to put their mics on the mute, please, guys. Next point, the second point which we have discussed is business model. I told you that I am going to give you each and every step in a very elaborative way. The second step of business model, I'm going to give a gist of it, just a small idea, because I'm not going to totally give it to you about what to do and what not to do, right? That is something, it's your job, it's not my job. Yes, but of course I'll be there to help you guys. I'll be there to support you, to make you understand and clarify each and everything whatever possible, right? Now this is something which I don't give it in every presentation, right? I don't give straight away what should be the business model, what should you have to do. But understand this, guys, if somebody is not feeling yes, this is something which I'm not comfortable with, this model, this business is not something which I'm comfortable with, please understand this is just 0.00000% 1% of something in the market which you can do. இது வந்து ஒரு ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு டிராப் அளவு தான், கடல்ல வந்து ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு துளி அளவு தான். This is something, a business model which is a minimum point which if somebody is not having any idea about what to start and how to start, this is where they can invest. And this business model is totally online. This is not something a physical store or a physical presence you have to make, or a place you have to rent out, அதுல வந்து சாமான்லாம் வாங்கி வச்சு அதை வந்து பிசினஸ் பண்ணி அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. This is something which you can do வீட்டில் உட்காந்து work from home அப்படி கூட பண்ணலாம். These are the 3 levels of business models. Service, cultivate the referral sources, and become the entrepreneur. Services என்னன்னா நீங்க கொடுக்கலாம், அதை எந்தெந்த ரெஃபரல் சோர்ஸ்ல நீங்க கல்டிவேட் பண்ணி அதை ரீச் அவுட் பண்ணா. தேர்ட் பார்ட் வந்து ஒரு ஆண்டர்பிரினரா உங்களை ஆக்குறதுக்கு இதெல்லாம் கூட நீங்க பண்ணணும். சர்வீஸ் ப்ரொவைட் மட்டும் பண்றது கிடையாது, அது ரெஃபரல் சோர்சஸ் வந்து கல்டிவேட் பண்றது மட்டும் கிடையாது. And you have to also do some entrepreneurial jobs to make that whole success, make that whole product a successful venture, right? Let's start with some services. Again, these are just a small bit of example. If you have more to add, yes, you can comment on one by one wherever I say what to do. First part is copywriting, Facebook ads, social media marketing, content creation, funnel building, web development, app development, UX and UI designing, public speaking, etc. These are the services. These are some top services in 2020 for past 3 months, which has been totally discussed, and these people are getting highly paid. Now understand, if somebody decides to open a brand new company of web and app development at this point of time, he will be reaching huge success in just year or two. வர ஒரு வருஷத்துலயும் 2 வருஷத்துலயும் the person who is deciding, if anybody wants to open a web and app development company, that person will be getting a huge success, because now everybody is moving under the online influence, and எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து ஒரு ஆன்லைன் பிரசன்ஸ் வேணுங்கிறது தான் ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு பிரின்சிபல், இப்போ ஒரு பெரிய குறிக்கோள். ஏன்னா this is where the whole world is. Nobody is outside, everybody is on online, right? We are all in our home enjoying the session. இதுவே வந்து நாங்க ஒரு வாங்க மீட் பண்ணலாம், ஒரு பப்ளிக் பிளேஸ்ல வாங்க, நான் சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு எல்லா ஐடியாவும் சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு this time is not possible for this. But if suppose for example I'm building an app or web development like Zoom, where more people can join, where the screen which is shown, they have more facilities and something, so those people will be more and more entertained in this market in this time. And these are some services which you can provide. And where to publicize this? Everywhere where you spend some time. நீங்க வந்து ஒரு பிசினஸ வந்து எப்படி நான் வந்து மத்தவங்களுக்கு நான் சொல்லட்டும், அதாவது எப்படி நான் வந்து ப்ரொபகேட் பண்றது இந்த ஐடியாவை, இல்ல நான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் as a பவன் ஆலிவர் நந்தகுமார், நான் வந்து இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், இப்ப நான் எப்படி சொல்றது இதெல்லாம்? நீங்க வந்து hours and hours ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ற இந்த ஃபேஸ்புக், கூகுள், இன்ஸ்டாகிராம், பின்ட்ரெஸ்ட், சோஷியல் மீடியா கேதரிங்ஸ்ல, இதுக்கு எல்லாமே வந்து these are the places where you can propagate your idea and reach millions of people overnight. I have personally known people who just don't own any office. அவங்களுக்குலாம் ஆஃபீஸ்ல எதுவுமே கிடையாது, ஒரு ஸ்கில் மட்டும் தான் வச்சிருக்காங்க. இந்த சர்வீசஸ்ல நான் சொன்னதுல வந்து ஒரு ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ஸ்கில் மட்டும் தான் வச்சிருக்காங்க. By sitting at home and just cultivating the referrals from these platforms, Facebook, Google, Instagram, Pinterest, they are earning in lakhs. And they are just doing it just as a part-time job. But again, if you want to develop something and create something very, very fresh, very, very in demand in this platform also, yes, you can definitely be something else, somebody else out of the crowd. And in upcoming time, who knows, in the audience, some might be Steve Jobs, some might be Jack Ma, some might be Jeff Bezos. Who knows about that? Because ideas are not something that I can give it to you. It has to be உள்ளந்து வரணும். அதுல அந்த வரும்போது அதை நீங்க எப்படி கல்டிவேட் பண்ணி, அதை எப்படி டைரக்ட் பண்ணி, அதை எப்படி சேனலைஸ் பண்றீங்கிறது தான் முக்கியம். ஏன்னா ஐடியாஸ்ங்கிறது வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ண ஒரு 20-30 பீப்புள் எல்லாருக்குமே வரும். பட் யார் அதை வந்து கல்டிவேட் பண்ணி, யார் அந்த ஸ்கில்ஸ் எல்லாம் இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணி பிச் பண்றாங்களோ, the success is just waiting for them. The third part, the last part is cold clients. Yes, these are some things which is very, very important for you. And to become the entrepreneur, you can see improved value. Understand, your business will never be successful if you can't improvise the value then and there. every marketல இருக்கிற எல்லா ப்ராடக்ட்ஸும், ஈவன் ஒரு மளிகை சாமான் விற்கிறாங்க கூட, அவங்க கிட்ட இருக்கிற ப்ராடக்ட்ஸை வந்து வேல்யூ பேஸ்டா அவங்க மாத்திட்டே இருந்தாதான் கஸ்டமர்ஸ் கிட்டயும் ஒரு ட்ரஸ்ட் உருவாக்க முடியும். செகண்ட் பார்ட் இஸ் பர்பஸ் ட்ரிவன். பர்பஸே இல்லாத ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்டை வந்து நான் இன்னும் வித்துட்டு இருந்தேன். See, if I am owning a big IT company, if I'm still selling floppy disk, again in a floppy disk, if I'm still selling the floppy disk or purpose illava or drive, right? Am I be able to make a business out of it? I'll be continuously telling my salesman ல இருந்து எல்லாருக்கும் வந்து டீம்ல இருந்து இந்த டார்கெட் பா, இந்த மந்த்லி டார்கெட் நான் அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும், இது நான் என்னோட பர்பஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் ஃபிளாப்பி டிஸ்க கையில கொடுத்தா நானும் முட்டாள். நான் வாங்குற வேலை, when I'm asking to do them a job, they will also feel like, where am I working, man? இதெல்லாம் ஒரு ஜாப்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேனே அப்படின்னு. Because he also knows that this is not sellable. This purpose is lost. Third part is problem solving. If you do not invest your time and money and skill set in solving the people's problem, then your business will be a problem. Understand this. If your business is not solving any problem, if there is a business, understand, if there is a business which has no sense, no value, no any problem solving techniques. ப்ராப்ளம் சால்விங் நான் சொல்றேன்னு அப்படின்னு என்னன்னு நீங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா, ஒரு பர்பஸே இல்லாத ஒரு டூத் பேஸ்ட் கூட வந்து ஏன் நம்ம வாங்கி அதை வந்து why Colgate is earning in lakhs and crores? Because we find a problem which is being solved. பல்லு வளர்க்கிறேன்னு என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்டீங்கன்னா, அவங்க அம்மா அப்பா அக்கால இருந்து எல்லாமே, அண்ணன்ல இருந்து எல்லாமே சொல்லுவாங்க, பல்லு வளர்க்கலன்னு என்ன ஆகும், பல்லு கெட்டு போகும், நீங்க சாப்பிட முடியாது, பல்லு சுத்தாயிடும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு there is a list of problems which is being solved by that one product. அப்படின்னு சொல்லும் போது definitely we will go in the market and buy it. But imagine a product which is not solving any of your problem. அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வாங்கினாலும் சரி வாங்கலாம் சரி ஒரு பெரிய ப்ராப்ளமே இல்லப்பா எனக்கு. ஒரு கிளாசிக் எக்ஸாம்பிள் எப்படின்னா, நம்மளுக்கு கல்யாணம் ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி, whenever we are not married, அதுக்கு பிஃபோர் நீங்க வந்து ஒரு டாய் ஷாப்ல போறீங்கன்னா டாய்ஸ் வாங்கிருக்கீங்களா? யாரையாவது தான் வாங்கிருக்கீங்க? மேரேஜே ஆகல இல்ல, நான் சொல்றது வந்து யாருக்குமே இல்லாம, ஐ எம் நாட் ஆஸ்கிங் அபவுட் யாருக்கும் வாங்கி கொடுத்தீங்க, ஏதோ குழந்தைக்கு வாங்கிட்டு போனீங்க அப்படின்னு. பர்பஸே இல்லாம ஏதோ டாய் போய் வாங்கிருக்கீங்களா? டாய் ஷாப்புக்குள்ள போயிட்டீங்க, ஐயோ போயிட்டோமே, வந்துட்டோமே ஏதோ வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு. அப்படின்லாம் யாரும் வாங்கினது கிடையாதுல்ல. ஏன்னா அது உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ப்ராப்ளமே இல்ல. அந்த ப்ராப்ளமை நீங்க ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை கிடையாது, ஒரு ஒரு யூஸும் கிடையாது. நான் ஏன் டாய் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு வந்துட்டு இருப்பீங்க. கரெக்டா? அப்போனா if that product is not solving your problem, or if a product is not solving your any purpose, the product is no use for you. Yes, Mohammed, iPhone, see, iPhone has a different branding around the world. If when you and me talk in this session about why iPhone is a problem and it should not be brought, then actually you and me are both actually not understanding their market strategy, their ideas, their branding, their product values. Because iPhone is not something, being in the market for years. They are not just there simply, just for their brand and the brand name. They have given back to the customers. ஏதோ கொடுத்துருப்பாங்கல்ல, அந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு ஃபுல் வேர்ல்ட்ல அந்த அளவுக்கு பிராண்டிங் இருக்கு, ட்ரஸ்ட் இருக்கு, எல்லாருமே அடிச்சு பிடிச்சு வாங்குறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லும் போது மைட் பி சி பேசிக்கலி வாட் யூர் டெல்லிங் இஸ் நவ் எ டேஸ் ஐபோன் ஆர் சோ எல்லாமே ஒரு மாதிரி தான் சார் இருக்கு மாடல்லாம், அப்படியே காசு தான் இது பண்றாங்க. பட் இட்ஸ் ரைட், பட் சம்திங் ஷுட் பி டிஃப்ரெண்ட், ரைட்? something should be different, something should be innovative about it, something should be before even iPhone, all the smartphones were now evolved. iPhone அந்த காலத்துலயும் something they should have done, and the trust and the ஒரு brand value உருவாக்குறதுக்கு, right? So they are in the market for their own reasons, for their own success story. They have a different story to say, but rest, yes. So solve the problem, otherwise your business will be a problem. Soon enough the market will try to eliminate your business out of the market, so that you are not there in, occupying the space unnecessarily, and even people will not be able to digest that, you being just there in the market. Acquired mindset. See, ஒரு business பண்றதுக்கு, ஒரு ஆன்லைன்ல கொண்டு போறதுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்கில்லோ டேலண்டோ தேவையில்லை. I am telling you very very clearly, because this is the question which I get, and these are the points which I'm sharing it to you. These are some things which I totally personally feel and get with the feedbacks, with the questions of thousands and thousands of students when I am going to take, when I used to take seminars in colleges and places. Mindset எப்படி சார் இருக்கணும், மைண்ட் செட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் எப்படி வேணும், டேலண்ட் இருக்கணுமா, சரி எங்க அப்பா பிசினஸ்மேன் கிடையாது, நான் பிசினஸ்மேன் ஆக முடியுமா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு lot of questions has been asked to me. Understand, ஒரு பிசினஸ் பண்றதுக்குன்னு I'll tell you what is needed, but first thing which is needed is mindset. உங்க மைண்ட் செட்டே பிசினஸ்க்கே கிடையாது. நான் ஒரு ப்ராடக்டை எடுத்து அதை உருவாக்கி அது கஸ்டமர் டிமாண்ட், ப்ராடக்ட் டிமாண்ட் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லி இந்த டேர்ம்ஸ் அண்ட் டெர்மினாலஜிஸ்லாம் சார் எனக்கு அதெல்லாம் புரியவே இல்லை, பட் நான் பிசினஸ் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னாக்கா, நோ பிரதர், யூ ஆர் நாட் ஆக்சுவலி, யுவர் மைண்ட் செட் இஸ் நாட் ரெடி, யூ ஆர் நாட் மேட் ஃபார் பிசினஸ்லாம் சொல்ல வரல. That's what that should be very wrong term to use. You are not made for business. Everybody is made for business somewhere or another, some business or another, but right moment and the moment you are not supposed to start any business. If you're thinking like this, you will be wasting your time and money. The last point of it is learning ability. Please, whatever age group you are, no problem in that. If you're a college student, no problem. If you are at the age of 60s and 70s also, no problem. Learn panna kattukanga. If you are able to learn, yes, you can do wonders. If you are not, if you are saturated, அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் சேச்சுரேஷன் மாதிரியே உங்க மைண்ட் இருந்ததுன்னா அதுவும் நீங்க தூக்கி தான் போடணும். You will not be able to do anything else apart from that mind, just thinking that yes, I know everything, I am done, I don't have to do anything, I have lived off my experience, I am aged enough to understand the market and the structure and the customers and the demands and the product. I don't have to do anything, I don't have to learn anything அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க இருந்தீங்கன்னா, then you are at the loss. Every day, each and every moment, Sensex is rising and falling, stock market is changing, every moment people are making decisions. If you stop to learn, then you will be thrown out of the race automatically. Nobody will do that. You will yourself will find out of the race in no time. So please don't stop this learning habit in you. Please don't stop this learning ability in you. Please keep on learning. The learning is something which is the only way you can achieve something which you don't have. இப்போ வரைக்கும் சொன்னதுல வந்து சர்வீசஸ்ல வந்து நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து சரி இதெல்லாம் எனக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது இப்படிதான் பண்றது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பட் லேர்னிங் இல்ல லேர்ன் பண்ண ரெடியா இருக்கேன் சார் அப்படின்னு சொல்றவங்க தான் from today after a point of time they might start a business. They have 99% of chances, but people who are actually thinking of no, these are things which is not going to be done, I'll do something else, I don't want to do business, means then you will be in the same place as you were in the start of the session. Going ahead, let's discuss about benefits of business. Right, this is a very interesting part of the session. Yes guys, interested to understand the benefits of online business? Online business னு நிறைய விஷயம் நிறைய நேரம் பேசணும், ஒரு 1 hour பேசியிருப்போம். பட் இதுல என்ன சார் பெனிஃபிட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் இப்ப வரைக்கும் சொல்லல, பேசலாமா? பிரியா, சுந்தரன், கௌதமன், எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டட். எஸ், நீங்க சொன்னதுதான் நான் வந்து நீங்க ஸ்டார்டிங்ல கேட்டு பாத்தீங்களா பிசினஸ் ஏன் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு, almost நீங்க சொன்னதுதான். But I'll just try to add somewhere wherever some things are missed. I'll just try to fill the gaps. First thing is the global access. Yes, somebody has told me for sure global access. Yes, you can access and propagate and pitch in your products to the customers globally for 365 days per year, 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. That means 24 into 7 into 365 days you are available to the globe. This business is not going to sleep, this business is not going to rest, and people can't have any complaints about your presence. If you are online, you have a global access to all your customers. And yes, this is something which is equally, see, I don't, நான் வந்து இதுக்கு மேல வந்து ஏதாவது நான் பெனிஃபிட் சொல்லணும்னு தேவையே கிடையாது. This one benefit of being business, taking your business online is enough. Because for a business, what is needed? That one thing is very needed is customers. And when I say this business, this business opportunity is giving you customers 24 into 7. You have customer reach, you have customer access throughout the year, day and night. What else you need? What else you need? You just need to improvise the product and pitch in and sell. Because customers, lakhs and millions of customers are there around the world accessing you. You have a complete access towards that. Second point is great flexibility. Somebody has told me that we can work from home, sir. நம்ம டைம்க்கு நம்ம வேலை செய்யலாம் அப்படின்னு. Great flexibility, improved client service through online presence. Being online is something else, right? ஒரு கடை வச்சிருக்கீங்க, ஒரு சின்ன கடை, மளிகை கடை, ப்ரொவிஷன் ஸ்டோர் அப்படின்னு நீங்க வைக்கும் போது ஒரு கஸ்டமருக்கு ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் பிடிக்கலன்னா ஒரு பீக் டைம், உங்க பிசினஸ் பீக் டைம்ல வந்து அந்த கஸ்டமர் வந்து உங்ககிட்ட கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணும்போது வாட் ஆல் இஸ் த ப்ராப்ளம் ஆஃப் யூஸ், வாட் ஆல் வில் பி யுவர் ப்ராப்ளம். அந்த பீக் டைம்ல கஸ்டமர் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணும்போது you will not be able to respond to the customer properly. Second part, the customer will not be satisfied with the service and the replies which you are giving. Third, the other customers who are there, they will be demoralized. என்னடா இந்த கஸ்டமர் வந்து இப்படி கிளிகிளின்னு கிளிக்கிறானே, நம்மளாம் இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வாங்கலாமா வாங்கக்கூடாதா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு கூட யோசிப்பாங்க. So there might be, yes, there might be other customers who are getting demoralized out of it. So there might be a lot of problems when you are running a business physically, but when you're running a business online, you don't need to worry about who you're talking to, where you're talking to, what problems they have. You can just give a personal time and space to each and every customer personally, or otherwise if you have an automated system to respond to your customers. Just like ஒரு நம்ம அமேசான்ல எல்லாம் நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணும்போது டைரக்டா நம்ம வந்து கிளைண்ட் கிட்ட, நம்ம கஸ்டமர் சர்வீசஸ் கிட்ட எல்லாம் பேச முடியாது. We can't talk to them, right? We have chatbots for that. Yes, Sampath, we have chatbots for them. So like that's it. Basically, it gives you greater flexibility over that, and customers also so happy about it. Yes, somewhere or something which doesn't need your attention, and customer might solve the problems by talking to the system or system generated chatbots. This will save your time, and customer satisfaction also will be maintained. Plus, other customers will also not be disturbed. யாருக்கும் ஒரு ஓரத்துல வந்து யூஎஸ்ல ஏதோ பிரச்சனை இருக்கும் போது இந்தியால அவன் வாங்குற அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை வந்து அவனுக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் நடக்குதுன்னு. Until unless you are really bad, until unless you are really poor in that, and customer drops a bad review about it, Until then, nobody is going to know about what is the problem. And if the problem is solved, means nobody will exactly come to know even there was a problem or பிரச்சனை இருந்ததா கூட யாருக்கும் தெரியாது. That's the part, that's the benefit of being running in the online business. Third part is increased professionalism. How much professional it is looking. We are all connected in this webinar, right? Somebody is chatting so silently, nobody's making any noise. Some people minds are getting turned on, that's fine, but nobody's chit chatting in between, nobody's disturbing the session, and we can all see each other in a professional way. Okay, and we are running a presentation and we are sitting up at our home comfortably. How tech supported, how professional impact we are having in this small session. Now understand, if you're taking this business online, how much a huge referral boost you can do if you're running your business online. A small session, ஒரு சின்ன செஷனை கூட நம்ம எவ்வளவு ப்ரொஃபஷனலா நடத்திட்டு இருக்கோம், எவ்வளவு டெக்னாலஜிக்கலா ஒரு சின்ன சாட் பாக்ஸ் இருக்கு, வீடியோஸ் இருக்கு, ரெக்கார்ட் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு இந்த செஷன், பிபிடி இருக்கு. ஸோ ஹவு பியூட்டிஃபுல் இட் இஸ். இதுவே வந்து நான் செமினார்ல வந்து நான் உங்களுக்கு கூப்பிட்டு போயிட்டு பண்ணேன், தட் ஹாஸ் அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மேஜிக். நான் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ். If you're attending a seminar, if you're attending some serious talk shows, TED talks, because those places, when even myself, when I face 10,000 20,000 crowd, that has some different magic. But there are a lot of difficulties, some obstacles. There are a lot of things which we learn about public speaking when we come to face around those many peoples, right? But here, look how comfortable we are. Look how comfortably and professionally, not all comfortable, but tech supported professionalism is also a part and parcel of taking your business online, right? Fourth part is faster delivery. Now understand that you are selling posters, online posters and offline posters. Theriyala, you're selling posters. When you're selling offline, you don't have an online presence. அந்த போஸ்டரை வாங்குறதுக்கு அந்த கஸ்டமர் வந்து உங்க கடைக்கு வரணும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் கடைக்கு வந்த அப்புறம் அந்த கஸ்டமர் வந்து அந்த போஸ்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் செலக்ட் பண்ணி அந்த கடையோட ஸ்பேஸை கூட ஆக்கியூபை பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. See, understand this in a very practical way, that customer is also occupying your space in the shop where more than 5-10 customers can't reside, right? If at a point of time, ஒரு பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம்ல வந்து 5க்கு மேல ஒரு கஸ்டமர்ஸ் வந்துட்டாங்க, அந்த கடையில வந்து ஸ்பேஸே கிடையாது. So rest of the customers, 5 or 6 customers, has to wait in the queue so that there is a space created. So waste of time, waiting time is more. Third point is they can't go around all the products because there is a crowd. And fourth point is, and fifth point is, when they place an order, you can't deliver it quickly because you need some time, because you have a lot of customers, queues and requests already there. So basically, whatever is the situation, the request or the problem solving or the crowds, featurizing on, looking at all the products, there is a lot of time involved. There is a lot of waste of utilization of time which is happening. But when you're taking the whole of a thing in online, how easy it is. You just need to hit a website, you go there, you browse all the products you want all the night, nobody is snatching your place, nobody is disturbing you. நிம்மதியா அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் நீங்க பார்க்கலாம், ஓபன் பண்ணி ஜூம் பண்ணி கூட பார்க்கலாம், டீடைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் படிக்கலாம், அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் ஷேர் பண்ணி உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட எல்லாம் கூட கன்சர்ன் பண்ணி கேட்கலாம். வீட்டுல உட்காந்து just from your bedroom, from drawing room, you can do this and order பண்ணி within few days. Physical product na within few days, virtual products, e-downloadable products na within seconds it will be with you. So how fast delivery process, lightning fast delivery process of the products is happening when you take the business online. True or not? Is these points are really making any difference from physical business to online business? And is these points are really, really interesting and important? Yes, guys. Is it true? Is it not? Less expense. Somebody has already told me in the beginning of the session, sir, it is less expensive, right? biggest expenses of your business is infrastructure. To open any company, you need a space, you need a building, you need furniture, you need a lot of things to be going around the checklist. You need to check a lot of things, and that is the biggest expenses you are going to spend for your business, for your infrastructural arrangement. Because if you want an IT company, you have to have that infrastructure to get the clients. If you want to be a builder, you have to have a building office. You have to build that first. You have to buy that land. So whatever the business you are into, if you're a physical business, if you're in physical business, it is more expensive than if you're in the online business. Whatever the business you're doing online, this will be less expensive in whatever the business you're doing offline. It is so simple if you compare the infrastructural expenses to the non-infrastructural online cloud expenses. There might be some domain charges, there might be some hosting charges for a website. Somebody might also pinpoint that yes sir, I have to pay for GoDaddy also for my website. I have to pay for a different hosting also, but that is around 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. That's fine. But ask a big company owner how much in lakhs he is paying per month just to make that company work. Not a profit, but just to the company to be there. From electricity bill to maintenance to his security guards to his cleaning staffs, lot of things has to be paid for an infrastructure setup other than the online structure. Next is the opportunity. The last part is chance to manage your business globally. You can manage your business. You can sell the products throughout the globe. If you're in India, if you're from Tamil Nadu, if you're from Maharashtra, if you're from Madhya Pradesh or Jammu and Kashmir, doesn't matter. You can sell your products. You can be globally reachable 24 into 7, as I told. You can have a global access to your products. You can sell the products throughout the world, anywhere you want. Anywhere you want, provided you have a small infrastructural place of courier services and stuff, but that's all you need. You can send, you can just deliver the products wherever you want, and whoever it wants to be delivered, they can just access your products from their home, and you can just manage your business from your home. That simple as that. Now, when we're talking about the advantages of online business, the last part is what is the biggest mistakes that we do, right? See, because ஒரு அட்வான்டேஜ்னு சொல்லும் போது அந்த பிசினஸோட பிகெஸ்ட் மிஸ்டேக்கும் நம்ம பின் பாயிண்ட் பண்ணி பார்க்கணும். These are so common businesses mistakes. Product that nobody buys. As I said, saturated products வந்து டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க. Saturated productsல வந்து டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா you are only be the one who is in the loss. You are the only one who will be in the loss, and this is something this will be reverting back to you in a very bad way. Very really bad way, that you have invested already the time and the money that you have, and nobody is buying that product because of not the customer's fault, because of your fault of not studying the market properly. Second point is not spending time and money, spending time and money in marketing. Now, lot of people have this habit of making a mistake. ஒரு பிசினஸ் உருவாக்குறதுக்கு எவ்வளவு டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்றோம், எவ்வளவு பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஒரு சின்ன ஐடியா வந்து நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ணணும், ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஆன்லைன் கொண்டு போகணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு 1.5 hours பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதை மார்க்கெட் பண்ணணும், அதுல வந்து நாங்க ப்ரொபகேட் பண்ணணும், அதை வந்து கொண்டு போய் கஸ்டமர்ஸ் கிட்ட போய் சேரணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நிறைய பேர், lot of people do a mistake that they don't spend any time and money. They feel that okay, why to do that, okay இதெல்லாம் கூட பண்ணணுமா அப்படின்னு. சார், நீங்க ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நந்தகுமார், சுந்தர், கான், கௌதமன் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு யாருக்கு தெரியும்? Nobody will dream about it. You should be the only one, shamelessly, each and every day. Go to the customer's door, bang them and tell them that I am selling this. If you don't want this, no problem, but I am selling this. What will happen? When they need that product somewhere in the future, they will remember you. But what happens if they need that product and you are not even known to them? உங்களை பத்தி தெரியவே தெரியாது. அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வேணும்னா கூட உங்ககிட்ட போய் வாங்க மாட்டாங்க, ஏன்னா நீங்க யாருன்னே தெரியாது. அதை நீங்க தெரிவிக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து உங்களோட ஜாப், that is your job, that is a part of business. Understand this. This is not something else. இது ஒரு தனி டாபிக் கிடையாதுப்பா. பிசினஸ் சொல்ற போது, பிசினஸ் பத்தி பேசும் போது, you should understand that marketing is also your job and responsibility. Apart from that, the business is incomplete. That point is not seeking mentors and established firms. Please, guys, this is also a mistake which most of the people do. they feel that நான் யார்கிட்ட போய் கேட்கணும் அப்படிலாம் கேட்டா நம்ம என்ன நினைச்சுப்பாங்க, நம்மளுக்கு பிசினஸ் பத்தி தெரியாதுன்னு நினைச்சுப்பாங்களே, they will feel low about us, they will talk low about us. So see, don't worry about what people will think, just worry about how much knowledge you will be getting if they agree to help you. எவ்வளவு knowledgeable talk, எவ்வளவு knowledgeable propagation நீங்க வந்து வைக்கலாம், how much you can understand if that mentor, if that firm agrees to help you. அவங்க யாருன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது, நீங்க யாருன்னு அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. So why to worry about what they will think? Just go and find a mentor who is having that idea of business, already established few firms, already working on some few firms and ventures. Try to seek them and try to get some ideas and help from them. And same do it with the firms. Just try to approach them with some business ideas, that this will work out or not. They might not reply to your message and calls and mails for months, but when they do, that is something which is helpful for you, right? Don't stop learning. Don't think that this is not a part that where I will not learn, or this is a part where I'll learn but I will see if I can do it or not. You were not supposed to decide. நீங்க டிசைட் பண்ண தேவையே கிடையாது. இங்க கிட்ட நான் இவங்க கிட்ட நான் கத்துக்கணும், இவங்க கிட்ட நான் கத்துக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு. எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் நான் கத்துப்பேன். யார்கிட்ட ஒரு சின்ன ஐடியா கூட, ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு பொட்டி கடை கூட வச்சிருக்காங்களோ அவங்க பிசினஸ் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் எனிதிங், இஃப் யூ ஹேவ் எனிதிங் மீன்ஸ் தேர் இஸ் a difference. சின்ன பொட்டி கடை வச்ச அந்த அந்த பையனும் அந்த ஆளும் is some years before, years in the future from you. He knows the market, he knows the business more than you. If something is taking out, if you can just derive some knowledge from anybody, please do it. Don't try to stop yourself, don't try to repent that idea inside your head. The rest 3 is not researching your competition. Many a mistake is, நம்ம காம்படிஷன் மார்க்கெட்ல இருக்கிறது யாருக்குமே தெரியாது. பிசினஸ் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா கம்மியாகும் போது தான், ஓ இவங்களும் இதுதான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கூட நிறைய பேர் கிட்ட வந்து பேசிட்டு பிசினஸ் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ்ல கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So that is not something a problem to be solved. That is a market research. That is a market competition. You just have to compete. You just have to be better and unique. Next is not being 100% committed. இந்த செஷன்ல வந்து ஜாயின் ஆன எல்லாருமே வந்து, see what I believe is, you have a drive, you have a passion inside you, you have something inside you which is keeping you hold it for 1.5 hours and telling yourself that yes, after this session or after this point I'll start the business, I'll do something about it, I'll earn money, I'll be in the part of that 5% of the world population. But you have to be 100% committed. This is not an easy path. This is not something where you can have fun and earn a lot of money. This is not some alternative which you're thinking in mind. This is a whole profession. This is a serious business. Till now you're working for others' dream. From today you will be working for your dream. You have to be into 100% serious effort, hard work ellame vandu into 100 aidno thana venum. That's where commitment comes in. That's where it is very very important. And not listening to your customers is the last mistake everybody does. Please listen to your customers. Customers வந்து ஒரு வந்து சொல்றாங்க, உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு பிடிச்ச கஸ்டமரே வந்து, ஈவன் your family and friends also, நீங்க ஒரு கம்பெனி ஆரம்பிக்கிறீங்க, அதோட ப்ராடக்ட் டேஸ்ட் பண்ணியோ டெலிவர் பண்ணியோ பார்த்துட்டு அதை கேட்டுட்டு அந்த கஸ்டமரோட பேச்சு கேட்டு 2 வாட்டி சொல்லுவாங்க, 3 வாட்டி சொல்லுவாங்க. ஈவன் சி பேசிக்கலி நான் ஒரு கம்பெனி ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன்னா எங்க அப்பாவே வந்து, அப்பா நல்லா இருக்குப்பா, ஆனா வந்து கொஞ்சம் இதை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்குவேன். அப்பா தானே சொல்றாரு, பெருசா என்ன சேஞ்ச் பண்றது, அது பண்றது இது பண்றது அப்படின்னு நான் இருந்துட்டா, சோ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ் அப்படின்னு நான் இருந்துட்டா, சோ வாட் வில் ஹேப்பன்? அப்பாவே வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒரு 1 வீக் அப்புறம் பக்கத்து கடையில நல்ல கிடைக்கிற கடையில போய் வாங்கிட்டு இருப்பாரு. ஏன்னா அவருக்கு வந்து ப்ராடக்ட் தான் முக்கியம். ஏன் பையன் வந்து பிசினஸ் பண்றேன்னா பண்ணலையோப்பா, நான் ஏன் ப்ராடக்ட் வாங்குறது, நான் ஏன் ப்ராடக்ட் தான் வாங்க போறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி உங்க அப்பா பண்ணாம வேணா இருக்கலாம். பட் ரெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த crowd, rest of the whole audience, whole people, whole customers will never think twice. ரொம்ப 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 ஒரு small portion of people are only will try to come and help you actually. But trust me, if you stop listening to your customers, the moment you stop listening to your customers, the customers will stop listening to you and buying your products, right? So I hope till now everything is clear, right? Till now, if you have any doubts, if you have any sense of, this is something. Yes, I'll just come back to you guys. I'll just come back to you with all the doubts and the motivation. I'm just reading the chat box right now. But yes, before the time runs out, I want you guys to know that what you need to start a business online. Yes, this is where we are waiting for the situation. This is where you're waiting for this exact moment that எப்படிதான் சார் இந்த business online ஆரம்பிக்கிறது அப்படின்னு. You have told me many things there, but what exactly needs to be done to start the business online? ஒண்ணுமே வேணாப்பா. ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு லேப்டாப், ஒரு இன்டர்நெட் கனெக்ஷன் இருந்தா போதும். அது ரெண்டு வச்சு நீங்க கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ உருவாக்கணும். தட்ஸ் வாட் யூ நீட். இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் ட்ரஸ்ட் மீ, understand this. I'm not going to tell you about any of example outside. I'm going to tell you about my example. I'm running right now 3 to 4 ventures around the world. It's a global venture. I'm just running it for like past 6 years. I had physical offices, but from past 6 months, I have shifted everything to my laptop system and internet connection. And now the cash flow is being doubled and tripled. Many of us is having a thought that Corona வந்ததுனால நம்ம businesses எல்லாம் கீழே போயிட்டு இருக்கு, நம்ம என்னதான் சார் பண்றது அப்படின்னு. பட் நீங்க கொரோனா கிட்ட பிளேம் பண்ணி நீங்க ஒரு பெரிய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஏற்கனவே இருந்தது. இந்த கொரோனால நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு நீட் ஆயிடுச்சு. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ். லாக்டவுன் வந்ததுனால taking our business online is needed now. But this was something a great idea if you have thought it before. நீங்க இது முன்னாடியே யோசிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க இதுக்கு முன்னாடியே you could have earned, you could have made a very very huge impact. பட் இந்த லாக்டவுன் வந்ததுனால உங்களுக்கு மோட்டிவேஷனா கொடுக்கறதுனால, இந்த டாபிக்ஸ்ல இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ்லாம் சொல்றதுனால, இந்த பேசுறதுனால, லாக்டவுன்னால தான் இந்த இந்த டிரைவ், இந்த மோட்டிவேஷன், இந்த ப்ராசஸ் பிசினஸ் ஆன்லைன்ல பேசுறாங்க அப்படின்னு கண்டிப்பா கிடையவே கிடையாது. இது டெஃபினெட்லி இட் இஸ் நாட் ட்ரூ. Taking your business online is something which is needed. It's a requirement. Understand this. கொண்டு போனவங்க எல்லாருமே சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்காங்க. லாக்டவுன்ல இது ஒரு நீட் ஆயிடுச்சு, வேற வழி இல்லாம கொண்டு போறவங்க தான் இத பத்தி ஃபீல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. பட் இத பத்தி தெரிஞ்சு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் புரிஞ்சு கொண்டு போறவங்க, they have really really enjoyed the whole, the whole of what you can say, the whole of the advantage of what is inside. or the flavor சொல்லுவாங்க பாத்தீங்களா, ஒரு பிரியாணி சாப்பிடும் போது, ஒரு ஐஸ்கிரீம் சாப்பிடும் போது ஒரு flavor வரும் அப்படின்னு. அந்த flavor என்ஜாய் பண்றதே இவங்க தான். யாரு இந்த பிசினஸ் ஆன்லைன்ல கொண்டு போறது ஒரு இந்த பர்டிகுலர் டைம்ல நான் கொண்டுதான் போய் ஆகணும், வேற வழியே கிடையாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பேசுறவங்க தவிர்த்து, இது கொண்டு போனா என்னென்ன அட்வான்டேஜஸ் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி யோசிக்கிறாங்களோ, they are earning in lakhs now. Currently, I'm not at all talking anything out of the blue or fictionally. I'm myself running 4 ventures, sitting at home, totally online. I don't have anything to do. I just sit at home and run my 4 ventures. Totally successful, no problem in that. Lockdown, coronavirus, see, basically, try to understand, people are fighting for it. People are actually helping us. People are scientists, doctors are definitely helping us. What we can do, we have to do. If you are not trying to do what is in your hands, then you will be in trouble. That's what is the baseline, because you are not a doctor, you are not a policeman, you are not somebody who's actually going to go around and help people, right? You can just donate, you can just help people with their food and something, but to really eradicate corona, you have to support yourself first. See, economy பத்தி நம்ம பேசும்போது, economyல யார் what is economy? You are the economy. Me, everybody is the economy. If you can support yourself, if you can support others, if you can help if you can help your family and friends, that's what economy means. Slowly and steadily, if each and every one of us start to support ourselves and each other around us, economy will be again back in their hands. Try to understand, nobody is going to take care of you until you do it. You should have that authority, you should have that whole, நான் பண்ணுவேன் சார், எனக்கு நான் தானே பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எந்திரிச்சு பண்ணுங்க. Take care of your family, take care of your friends, and definitely one day you will see everything is back to normal and in a better way, right? Yes, we are in the end part now, and I have a surprise for you all. Right? Who are all interested to get the surprise? We have 5 minutes to go. Sir, session full முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. இப்போ சர்ப்ரைஸ்க்கு ரெடியா இருக்கீங்களா? Yes, Sampath is interested. Only Sampath is interested. Oh my God, everybody is interested. Yes. So basically, one of my venture, one of my directors, one of my board meeting committee has decided that due to this lockdown, many of us are not be able to make an online presence. But why not to help them? This was the idea. ஆன்லைன் பிரசன்ஸ்ல கொண்டு போறதுக்கு வந்து ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு சார், எங்கிட்ட பிசினஸ் இருக்கு, ஐடியாவும் இருக்கு, நான் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸையும் உருவாக்க போறேன். ஐ ஹாவ் அ ப்ராடக்ட் பட் ஐ காண்ட் மேக் அ ஆன்லைன் பிரசன்ஸ். பட் இந்த டைம்ல வந்து அந்த ஆன்லைன் பிரசன்ஸ் கொண்டு வருது உங்ககிட்ட ரீச் பண்றதுக்கு வந்து we have started an initiative, a very very small help to support your dreams and get a boost up for your career. Right? This is from the Curvy and Lazy. This is a global venture of e-commerce. These are selling products around the globe, and the vendors விக்கிறவங்க யாருன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்பெஷலி இந்தியன்ஸ், totally இந்தியன்ஸ். அதுலயும் யாருன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா businessmen like you and me, not brands. A businessman like you and me who have their own products, who have their own entrepreneurial journey, and they don't have much online presence. We are helping them to provide something of back, and they can help themselves with this venture. A gift for the audience, and as for our aspiring audience, Curvy and Lazy is giving around 92% off in their platform charges. Platform charges அப்படி நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா Curvy and Lazy நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி it is just, if you can compare, if you can visit curvyandlazy.in, you can see it is a site, it is an e-commerce website just like Amazon or Flipkart to feature your products. To feature your product. If you have even நீங்க வீட்ல வந்து நீங்க மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்றீங்க ஒரு உங்களோட வீட்ல செஞ்ச நெய், ரைட், கீ, okay, or else if you're manufacturing a small hairpin, நீங்க வீட்லயே பண்றீங்க, or else you're painting, you want your painting to be sold out. நான் பெயிண்டிங் பண்றப்ப நான் ரொம்ப நல்லா பெயிண்ட் பண்றேன், இதெல்லாம் வந்து யாராவது பார்த்தாங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பா வாங்குவாங்க. அப்படிலாம் நீங்க வந்து உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ஃபேமிலி, அக்கா, தங்கச்சி, அண்ணன் தம்பி, அம்மா அப்பா கிட்ட எல்லாம் பேசிருப்பீங்க. பட் எங்க பண்றது, எங்க போடுறது, இதெல்லாம் வந்து எங்க போய் ப்ரொபகேட் பண்றது, எங்க மார்க்கெட் பண்றது தெரியாம இருந்திருப்பீங்க. This is the opportunity. 92% off on the platform charges. They are providing you an opportunity, and this opportunity covers, if you see, a global reach. Okay, a global reach of 50,000 per month visitors. Right? Very globally reachable thing. Right? 50,000 per month அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு people கிட்ட நீங்க கவர் பண்ணும்போது அட்லீஸ்ட் அதுல ஒரு 1% or 2% will be your customers. So if you're even making a business of 1 or 2% of customers, means you will be reaching a global platform, definitely, and in a very clear way. Yeah. Next part is amazingly designed space for your products. If your products, நீங்க வந்து கொடுக்குற ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ்ல வந்து இவங்க என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, இவங்க கிட்ட இருக்கிற டிசைனர்ஸ், இவங்க கிட்ட இருக்கிற அந்த கோட் டெவலப்பர்ஸ், வெப்சைட் பேக் அண்ட் டெவலப்பர்ஸ்ல வச்சு உங்க ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அமேசிங்கா டிசைன் பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு தனியா ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் கொடுத்து, உங்க கம்பெனிக்கே உங்க ஸ்பேஸ்க்குன்னு தனியா ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் கொடுத்து, they will be having their own page. So if you want to sell something, you can just copy that URL and paste it to your friends, family, and whatever social media groups you have. You will have your business online in no time, and 24/7 support for sales, and also a secure order management system and payment gateways. So you don't need to worry about who is paying in dollars and euros. You just need to sit back and relax and enjoy the profit that you are making online business, online business. For that, what you have to do, just copy this code, that this coupon code, and mail them back. Right? Mail them back with your business idea, that what business you're running into and what products you want to feature. Right? No, Mohammed, it is not something about InstaMojo. It is basically an e-commerce website like Amazon or a Flipkart. Like Amazon features the products, Flipkart features the products. Curvyandlazy.in is a global platform where you can feature your products, sell your products globally, anywhere you want. And if it is an e-product, it will be more and more efficient, because globally, even there is a small and slightest lag in the courier services. E-products are downloadable products, right? E-products are something which they can access in no time around the world, and you can reach a huge amount of people, huge amount of audience and customers in no time, and you can definitely earn a fortune out of this. It is a very simple. Basically, their platform charges were around 2,499, that is 2,500 rupees. 92% of their off, which makes it only around somewhere around 200, I guess, 180 or 200. Poor in maths. Okay, so 92% is somewhere around 200. It is just a monthly fees that you are paying, just like a rent to the store. You are paying to the website to feature your products. And for more details, yes, you can definitely reach out to them in the mail ID. So this is something which is featured gift from the Curvy and Lazy. When I informed them that I'm going to take a business, begin business online, and they have very, very happily came forward and propagated this idea to me. Yes. So any doubts, any questions till now? Question sessions. I'll just share this coupon with the admins of the group so that you can just have a check. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, this is Sampath here.
Yes, Sampath.
You said it will be around 2,500 and there's a 92% discount. So it may come to somewhere around 200 or 300, whatever it is.
Yes.
Those charges are, is it per month basis or is it annual charges? Or is it one time?
Sampath, no. It's a per month charge for around 3 months to 6 months. I guess I have to confirm with them. At least after 6 months, it will be a lifetime membership for you. You don't need to pay anything apart from, no. After 6 months, you don't need to pay anything to them. But for 6 months, the platform
Okay.
charges are per month is 200 rupees if you're applying for this coupon.
Okay, so is there any limitations on the number of products or number of
No, nothing as such.
geographical
Nothing as
things?
such. Nothing as
Nothing.
such. You can be reachable globally, and
Okay.
if permits, because basically, if your products are capable to comply the international rules of courier services, yes, you can do and go
Oh,
international
yeah,
business on. Right?
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Any other clarifications and concerns? How was the sessions? Any feedback? Whatever is in your mind, because business is something that even we can discuss, we can learn together. I have experience in Facebook ads making. My doubt is how we can charge small shops for Facebook marketing. See, Mohammed, charging for Facebook ads is something that what you are actually doing. If you can make posts, marketing materials, and marketing products about like videos and posts, the quality also matters, and about the customer also, and how big is your project. So you can charge variably. Like for example, a Facebook post in the market right now, the price is from 50 to 500 rupees per post. But that depends on what exactly you're doing, how efficiently you're doing, and how productively and creatively you are doing that product. Right? Yes, guys. Any other questions?
Yeah, Sampath again.
Yes,
You
yes,
said
Sampath.
you are involved in 4 businesses. Can we just know what other businesses you are involved in?
Yes. Basically, I'm educator. I'm also training the students to be educators. So I have
Okay.
another venture which I'm running for people to identify the skills, because not everybody is good in teaching, or but all the subjects, right? So
Okay.
who are all good in what teaching subjects? I'm just taking and picking up that, and we have a huge team for them to train them about their particular subject of interest. That is the one venture which I'm running, and second venture is I'm also running an overseas education business, right? And supporting students and getting them a scholarship. And mostly I'm running this venture to the remote places, not urban cities and areas, mostly to the remote places where people actually need some support, and they have a very big dream and bright minds. The third venture which I'm running is for public speaking and online presence as this. So these are, and right now currently when I started this around 4 years ago, and right now we have around 228 students right now globally placed. So
Wonderful.
it's a proud moment for us that 228 speakers has been produced by us.
Yeah.
And fourth is an e-commerce website, right? We have been currently working on, and also another venture globally about a travel agency. These all are not connected to each other. These are separate ventures, which along the time, along the days, it all comes up, and more is also coming in the process. That all the ventures, because that's why I'm asking who are all interested in something to do, who are all interested in pitching up the idea. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that this is the right moment or not. pitch in the idea, create the demand, right? And even now, Sampath, I must tell you in this that if you have asked, I'm also working on a tours and travels agency which is taking and making a platform globally for everyone. Like if you can book, it is just just a normal concept about just like the tours and travels websites that we see. But will not believe it, I'm getting around 100 to 200 bookings right now also from global ranges, not from India to outside, but globally in intra countries. So this is something which is I can't also believe, because when I started this venture, I was totally in doubt that in this lockdown period, how one can go for a tour. But believe me, Sampath, people are so fond of it. They are traveling in their own country. They didn't even know that these places existed in their own country, and they are traveling, right? So this
Wonderful.
is something which is again motivating. Yeah.
So I was interested this question because I'm in the tech space, so I was wondering what
Yes.
you're doing. So we can connect sometime
Sure,
later.
sure, Sampath.
Thank you.
Sure, Sampath. Yeah. Anything else? Mohammed is asking also, my hesitation is it worthy to make Facebook and Instagram ads who doesn't have a website or landing page? See, basically, when it comes to advertisements, even a single person who sells vada pav or bhaji or a bonda can have Facebook ads and Instagram ad. It doesn't mean that he or she should have a website or a company or something. Ads and advertisements is something that it is simple ways. What are ads is to let know people around you that what you are doing and attract them towards you. If you can make the ads for people who doesn't have a website or a landing page, it is very helpful for them. Understand that first, Mohammed. And if you're making for a website or for a landing page, that's also beneficial. But for if you're making for somebody who is not having that much of social reach, then it will be a beautiful way to make them in a very vengeful way. Because basically, see, in 2008 we did this venture actually, Mohammed. You have asked me about Facebook ads and Instagram ads, right? We purposely went and searched for people, for small vendors around this, and made some beautiful ads for them and circulated around social media, and their business got 200% boost within a month because people started to discover them. Somebody's interested in drinking chai, now the ad is coming up like where the chai is best in Chennai cities, something like that. So all the small vendors around that had a 200% of boost on their business when we decided to just make an ad, just a simple ad in the Facebook or Instagram, right? Yes, Oliver, these are my contact details, so just note it down. And if you have any questions, any doubts, any concerns, please reach out to me. Don't hesitate. Don't think that okay, what will be the consequence, is this idea will work out or not. Why am I telling you again and again that don't think about your ideas and decide of your own, because nobody knows if this idea is really needed or not until unless you pitch in, until unless you discuss, until unless you discuss with your own somebody who have this idea about idea about that particular zone, right? If I can't talk to my father about becoming a doctor because he was all a railways superintendent, right? um, Engineer, he was an engineer whole of his life. I can't tell him and go and convince him that dad, I want to become a doctor. He'll be telling no, don't do it. Basically the problem is not my dad is foolish or the dad doesn't have any idea or dad doesn't have any a motivational factor about it. But the thing is, and identify the proper people to seek knowledge, and seek the knowledge and then decide. Don't decide for yourself. Yes.
Sir,
Yes, any other
thank you
questions?
for your session. This is Pradeepa, sir.
Yes, Pradeepa.
I am a homemaker now. In
Yes,
what way I can start doing something?
Pratibha, when you say
Like
you are a homemaker, may I know what all dishes you make in the home? Are
like
you interested in cooking?
yes, I am interested in cooking, and for
Okay,
my
so
family, I am
what's
cooking.
so your family cooking is
South
a
Indian, yeah,
South
complete
Indian
Tamil
dishes.
Nadu South Indian food. Yeah.
complete Tamil Nadu South Indian dishes. So, Pratibha, tell me one thing. Don't you feel like your recipe should be globally profounded? Your recipe should be something that Tamil Nadu South Indian, total South Indian dishes should be made at every home just for 1 or 2 times. That your recipe should
Okay.
be globally presented. Yes or no? Are you interested in cooking or not?
Yes.
First of all,
Yes. Of course.
yes, right? See, basically, what you can do today is 30th June, right?
Yes.
From tomorrow, you just write on your note that what all dishes you can make, the recipe, and that dish name, the recipe, right? You can
Okay.
just make a note of it, convert that into digital copies, and sell it online. Or just contact Curvy and Lazy. They can propagate your digital recipes, ebooks for recipes. And Pratibha,
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. The business which I am talking about is something which comes in the top 5 businesses in US. Ebook recipes are something which is very, very downloaded and brought, and people are so fond of it in US and Europe because they don't remember the recipes basically. They just want to know the recipe and they want to cook it. If you can share your ideas, your recipes, if you're really interested in cooking, you can
But
click the
the
images.
here
Yeah,
isn't like whether other parts of the country they will get the ingredients what we get in our place.
of course. Basically, because see, when you talk about ingredients, the taste is something which will definitely vary if you're cooking even a chutney in south
Mm.
and in north, right? Even in India, basically in India, once you make a chutney, right, the taste
Okay.
varies. Even the sambar taste varies, right? When you eat
Yes.
dosa, sambar dosa in Delhi and Chennai, the taste is really different.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
worry. So don't worry about the ingredients because they will find the way to cook it if they want to eat that, right? And and also there is another business opportunity. If you want to if you're really worried about what should be the taste, you can sell your own products. You can sell your sambar podi, idli podi, masalas, your homemade masalas and everything which you can make, and make it online and available for the people with the recipe. So people will be in one place, they can get recipes also and the ingredients also, they will order it both,
Okay.
Yeah, can I
Sir,
add what?
other thing like uh, what are the other ways, sir, other than cooking?
that you have to find out. That you have to find out,
Okay.
that you have to talk about to your family and friends. If you can just see, think about it. Basically, see
Uh,
what you can do, what you can all do. You have to think about it. Come up with some ideas. Basic. See, if you can ask me, I can just tell you. I
Sir,
can tell you
I
two ways to
can
do that.
do this jewelry making very clearly, and I
Mm-hmm.
sell near our houses also. But I
Hmm.
stopped after my childbirth. But I can do
Okay,
it very clearly and perfectly.
Pratibha, I'll just
I'm
tell you
so
one more thing.
confident about it. Yeah.
Very good, very good. I'm so happy about that. That you're confident. I'll tell you one more thing. If you can visit Curvy and Lazy, right? They are actually processing the vendors. And you can see there is one vendor who is under eatables category. When you go to the products and eatables, you can see somebody selling um, ribbon pakoda, murku, maladdu,
Okay.
besan laddu also. These are the homemade products from different places which is coming up, and they are ready to sell because they can make it at home, they can pack it, and they can courier it within a day. And these things doesn't get spoiled within a day or two. This might be there for
Okay.
no, but for a small region also they can be reachable. And if somebody is asking for some different recipes, they are also providing all the different recipes in different packets. You just can buy it, combine it at your home, and make it that product. That also is possible.
Okay. Another one question, sir. This
Yes.
recipe I want to prepare and take a photo and make a book like this. You're telling, sir. How to make that, sir? PDF.
இல்லம்மா, இப்போ நீங்க ஒரு ரெசிபி நீங்க சப்போஸ் ஒரு சாம்பார் நீங்க பண்றீங்கன்னா,
Uh,
சாம்பார் பண்ணும் போதே என்னென்ன தேவைப்படும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க தனித்தனியா வச்சிருப்பீங்க, கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? அதை நீங்க நோட் பண்ணிக்கணும்.
ஆமாம்மா. Okay.
அதை நீங்க நோட் பண்ணிட்டு சாம்பார் பண்ண முடிஞ்ச அப்புறம் அதோட ஒரு போட்டோ, நல்ல ஒரு போட்டோ, அப்படி நீங்க போட்டீங்கன்னா see what will be the end productனு சொல்லிட்டு கூட கஸ்டமர்ஸ்க்கு தெரியணும். see நீங்க உப்பு சக்கரை அப்படிலாம் சொல்லும் போது see they will definitely understand when you're writing in English, right?
Okay.
But what will be the end product? சாம்பார்ங்கிறது வந்து எப்படி தெரியும் how the sambar looks அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு கூட that end product photo is a must.
Okay.
சரிங்களா? see பேசிக்கா நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா கேக் எப்படி தயாரிக்கணும்னு சொல்லும் போது கேக்ல வந்து ஃப்ளோரோட போட்டோ, சக்கரோட போட்டோ, தண்ணியோட போட்டோ எல்லாம் வந்து போடுறாங்களோ இல்லையோ கேக்கோட போட்டோ மட்டும் போடுவாங்க. ஏன்னா இத பார்த்துதான் நீங்க உள்ளவே போவீங்க.
கரெக்ட் கரெக்ட்.
புரியுதுங்களா? நீங்க அந்த இன்கிரிடியன்ஸோட போட்டோ போடுறீங்களோ இல்லையோ, ஆனா என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் அதோட போட்டோ வந்து கண்டிப்பா நீங்க கொடுத்தே ஆகணும். ஈவன் if you're contacting Curvy and Lazy also, after a point of time, please make sure that all your products, sambar சொல்றீங்களோ இல்ல whatever the recipes you're talking about, you have all the photos with you. At least you make it once and click a photo of it.
போட்டோ எடுத்து எல்லா PDF மாதிரி போட சொல்றீங்களா, கம்பைல் பண்ண சொல்றீங்களா, புக் மாதிரி இ-புக் மாதிரி?
No, see e-bookங்கிறது வந்து உங்களுக்கு கிரியேட் பண்ண தெரிஞ்சா ஓகே, பட் if you can contact somebody who can convert the details to a e-bookங்கிறது வந்து ஒரு ஷார்ட் அண்ட் ஸ்வீட்டா ஒரு வந்து ஒரு டிஜிட்டல் ஃபார்மேட்ல it will be written. ஒரு போஸ்ட் கார்டு மாதிரியோ இல்லாட்டி மேல ரெசிபின்னு எழுதி it's available in the internet. If you can proceed, if you can seek some help or also if you're not finding anybody, contact me. We have a team, they will definitely help you to convert your ideas. But what I need from you is idea and the content, right? Idea and the content should be yours. Design and everything can be made by anybody.
இப்ப நீங்க இந்த கர்வி அண்ட் லேசி போடணும்னு சொன்னீங்கல்ல சார், அதுக்கு வந்து நம்ம வெப்சைட்டோ வேற எதுவும் செலவில்லை, இந்த 190 rupees பண்ணா போதுங்களா?
That's all, because that's their idea. ஏன்னா நீங்க ஒரு வெப்சைட் கிரியேட் பண்ணி அதை நீங்க வந்து எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணி அதை ப்ரொபகேட் பண்றதுக்குள்ள it will take some time. It is not impossible work. It will take some time. But what they are suggesting is they have already proposed platform. அவங்க கிட்ட ஏற்கனவே வந்து 50,000 people reach ஆகிற மாதிரி ஒரு பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் ரெடியா இருக்கு. அவங்க அந்த இடத்துல வந்து நீங்க ஜஸ்ட் ரெண்ட் அவுட் பண்ற மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் எடுத்து அங்க ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் பிச்சிங் பண்ணீங்கன்னா within no time you can earn profits. That's what their idea is. That's what they want to get.
Okay sir, புரியுது sir. Thank you so much sir. That's a great help sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you so much Divakar. No problem. Yes. Anybody else?
So Uday, can I call you sometime tomorrow, or maybe I can mail you? I have some
sure,
plan,
Oliver,
but
sure.
discuss with you.
Sure, Oliver, sure.
I think இங்க பேசணும்னா ரொம்ப டைம் எடுத்துட்டோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So I think the session is already going. So I will call you sometime later. எனக்கு இந்த ஸ்டார்ட்அப்ஸ் தான் கொஞ்சம் ஐடியாஸ் இருக்கு. So I will call you.
No problem, Oliver. Definitely. Please contact me.
Yeah.
And we can discuss and we can talk about it. Definitely.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else? Any doubts? Anything else?
Thanks a lot, sir. And this is Subrata. So thanks a lot for this useful session. I think everyone highly benefited by your one session. Thanks a lot. And I think where like doubts irukna, we will continue, or else we will end up.
Yes. Okay, Subha. Anybody else?
Okay, and Subha. So one request. Okay. Like one or two of the participants went into like அந்த உங்களோட PPT ஷேர் பண்ண முடியுமாங்கிற மாதிரி கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. So if you share that in our Let's Talk, Let's Connect group, or some of the admins in our LTLC group, it will be fine, I think.
Sure, Subha. கண்டிப்பா இந்த டீடைல்ஸ்ல வந்து even that coupon card and the PPT, everything I'll share it to the admins, and then they can post it to the group. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, audience. Thank you so much for your time, valuable time. And I believe that this session was somewhere around helped you and motivated you to start a business online. Thank you so much, and let's see the next session if permits. Thank you so much, Subha. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Uday. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.